So I want to talk to you today about how your customer journey and how your customer thinks. And I'm going to use myself as an example of something that happened to us over the weekend/Monday. Okay, so one of our houses in Scotland that we actually use as our primary residence when in Scotland, we are going to rent out when we move to Spain. Okay, and we were having a glass of wine on Saturday night, and we're thinking, should we rent this house out with these carpets? We might need these carpets cleaned. Okay, and then we're like, should we just get new carpets? These have been down for about 4 or 5 years now. So the decision was agreed that we would get new carpets, or we'd look to see what it's going to cost to get new carpets, essentially. And we went to the carpet shop on Sunday, I think, and arranged for the surveyor to come out yesterday. So the surveyor salesman came out yesterday and measured up the house, and long story short, for the house is like $5,500, right, for the carpet, for new carpets. Now I said to the guy, I says, what negotiations available? What deal you got with that? Well, can you do me a deal on that and so on? He said, I'll need to speak to my boss. Okay, fair enough. And he says, who did you speak to in the showroom? I said, Lee, I think his name was. And he said, right, well, he's the manager, so he's the best man to essentially talk to you about getting a deal. Well, okay, great. So where I'm going with this, guys, right, is this. Firstly, the decision to get new carpets was a split decision, right? And $5,500 is still a lot of money, right, for a few new carpets. It's only upstairs and one downstairs. Nevertheless, it was a split decision that we made just like that, and potentially we're going to spend $5,500. But what's important here, what's really, really important here is if Lee calls me back today and, I don't know, we get on well, he maybe sells me a little bit, or maybe even better, does me a deal on the price, there's a very, very good chance I'm going to say yes and just say, yeah, fuck it, just get it done, right? If Lee doesn't call me back, I'm just going to get the carpets cleaned. Now that I can categorically guarantee you that I'm just going to get these carpets cleaned if he doesn't call. I'm not going through all that again, going to the fucking showroom and waiting for a surveyor and listening to his shit chat and all of that. Can't be bothered with that. So I'm probably just not going to, in fact, no probably about it, I am not going to do that again, therefore I'm just going to get them cleaned. So the moral of the story, guys, is sometimes when you go to see a client, they just need a little push, a little deal, a little offer, a conversation perhaps, a joke, in order for them to say, yeah, do you know what, just go with that. So my question to you is, how often are you phoning your clients back? Are you going to see them and then maybe sending them an email or a text a week or so later and getting no response and then just forgetting about it and leaving that money on the table? Guys, get on the phone to them, make it personal, get on the phone to them and ask them, and then if they say no, arrange to call them back, pick a date. Do you mind if I call you back? Generally I do my calls on a Tuesday. Do you mind if I call you back next Tuesday? They're probably going to say yeah, no problem. And then when you phone them back next Tuesday, they're going to be like, I forgot you was going to phone. Do you know what, just do it, just book me in. Guys, make the phone call. Honestly, you'll be amazed at the increase in your conversion rate and your turnover when you do. Have a good day.